All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Daily Lives of High School Boys, episode 5. All right, so last episode we had a really hilarious culture festival kind of showing off the competence and
competition.
Yes, between the boys and the girls' school.
Yep. That's right.
And it was quite hilarious. But we also got, I'd say, a lot more focus on the female characters as a whole to showcase that this is not just the daily lives of high school boys, but just the daily lives in high school.
In high school. Yeah. Mostly boys.
Mostly boys.
But yeah, there are those special skits. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So there was also a lot of, I would say, continuity that they went into within that episode that felt like we were getting into a world in addition to just the skits itself. So is this show going to transition a little bit more into one where there's a lot more continuity and we might actually have to remember more characters' names? Oh my god.
Or just any character's names.
I mean, there's Tadakuni, Yoshitake, Hidenori, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know.
Yeah, those are the main ones. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone, be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, and then come back here for the discussion. All right, we got ourselves more literary girl. We've got ourselves a really funny set of like misdirect skits. I really liked how a bunch of them were like kind of predictable with what they were what they would set up there.
Yeah, like you could tell that it was Yoshitake from the hair, you know, with the mask and everything. Right?
No. Actually, no, I did not get that one at all. Like, I could not tell that was Yoshitake. Yeah, in the slightest.
Exact same hairstyle, different color.
Different color though.
But exactly the same style.
Oh, but wait, didn't they say at some point that Yoshitake bleached his hair? Wasn't that something that we had been told in an earlier episode?
So. Yeah.
Oh my god! So wait, there is actually some continuity and things that I have to keep track of.
It's there.
Okay, you know, okay. But the thing is, I feel like they used a different voice actor for Yoshitake,
right? But I think they did that for both of them because it was 8 years ago, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I love the idea. He's
like, I'm a 7-year-old,
right?
And I beat up a 9-year-old. I beat up a 9-year-old. Yeah, no, 2 9-year-old brothers.
Yeah,
and 1 6-year-old. It's like, oh my god. that first grader must be like ridiculously big, otherwise, you know.
But I love the idea of, you know, serious talk. I'm gonna go on a long walk to the shrine because I'm feeling low, but I'm gonna remember my hero. Most people, when they think about who do they look up to the most, they talk about someone famous. No, not me. There's someone special. They're larger than life.
It's Yoshitake. I am a famous person.
I'm a famous person. Yeah.
Like, it's so good, so good.
And Yoshitake, like. He wasn't even aware that it was this big a thing for him. It's just like, oh yeah, I've got my I'm doing my rubber band thing again, you know, and I'm just whistling it. Yeah. Like, if he were to know, he'd be like, wait, like he probably would be like, you didn't realize that was me? Like, well,
no, maybe Yoshitake doesn't even know that was him. Because he never shared his name.
Sure.
And it was from so long ago, he probably just forgot.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. Oh, right. It was before he met.
Exactly. It's before they met.
Yeah,
so,
right.
So, yeah, like, they had no memory of it.
Well, and especially given Yoshitake, like, okay, like of the 3 of them, Tadakuni is sort of the normal one. Hidenori is He's the
one that kind of is a little bit of a self-inflated view of himself.
He's self-inflated view of himself, but also like
super confident
and like and probably the most ridiculous of the 3, right?
Well, he's dramatic. Yes, I would say that Yoshitake is kind of the dumb boy.
Well, right.
You know?
Yoshitake is the dumb one. So then he's like, wait a minute, I've been idolizing since like
the dumbest of us
most of my entire life. The dumbest of all of us.
Because he watched probably too much anime as a kid, so he sees himself as this masked hero.
Oh, yeah. Like he just found a mask and rubber bands. He's like, I am now a superhero, right?
The rubber shooter.
Rubber shooter. But...
What's probably great is that he can dual wield, you know, rubber shooting, stuff like that. So it's probably a thing where he would do that against his sister or something at some point. And he got so good at shooting people like directly in the eye or something that the brothers came at him and he just kind of goes, and he hits them both like directly in the eye and they're like, ah, mama! And then they run away crying and he's like, I'm awesome. And then the rumor spreads. And then, of course, to build up this what have you, he attacks or like he beats up a 6-year-old. Like, it's like, wait a minute. Like, that was the point where I was like, 2 4th grade brothers, dang. And then it's like, wait, and a first grader. I'm like,
wait,
hold up, how old is this kid?
Yeah, well, in 8 years
and then when we
ago,
find it, well, no,
they're
but
in high school, so
no, but there's no correlation to us knowing how old this kid is because we don't know it's Yoshitake yet. So all you know is that it's a masked kid.
Right.
They could be 10 for all you know, and it's like
sure, yeah, yep.
So it's a great joke, great fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Motoharu stuff. That is legit a thing.
That's not even funny for me.
That's not even
it's
funny.
Just like, no, this is awful. Like,
this is awful.
And the one thing where it was like, okay, that's kind of funny, but also adds to like the just that's awful. Yeah. Is the I should just kill them right now, and then it's wait a minute. They're stronger than me.
Yeah, they're stronger. No, they're probably all as strong as me.
Right.
So they probably together would kill me.
But the idea that the delinquent, that's like, I have facial hair and everything, and, oh, what terrifying perception, you know, like, damn it. Like,
yes. Like, it's wonderful. But I loved the bit also where, I just could tell immediately, like, this is a trap. Like, they're not showing the eyes.
Run. Like, we had established, again, in a previous episode, that his sister used to bully him, and that just,
Yeah.
You need some rubber bands,
Well, it makes sense what kind of friends she has, too, so.
Yeah.
And
then the continuity of the
little bandage bit,
but and bandage, like, they didn't even shave him well, like they
so
cut him while they were
Yeah.
shaving him,
right? Yeah, messed up stuff. So then they have the delinquent alleyway kind of encounter thing, and I was basically like, right as they were going in there, I'm like, they could play up the gag of they're delinquents and they're talking to a girl in the alley trying to convince her of something. I'm like, this seems kind of shady, and then of course a person comes in, I'm like, yes it's happening, but then I totally read exactly what they were trying to do with the idea of like no, it's all a ruse.
Right, we'll give you this awesome thing of like having this boy rescue you and whatnot, so we'll take the fall
the hit
and just go for it.
Yep.
But no,
she's a dingus and doesn't understand the situation at all. So that was wonderful. I loved that. What was the skit we did mention? Oh, the McDonald's. Yeah. So that one I didn't fully clue into. However, I should have, because they started out with her kind of hiding behind him and kind of having like this, kind of look there. But the idea that it's like, no, when someone has that grimace or what have you there, that's just them trying to be able to see because they're blind without their glasses,
so
their
she's
contacts.
Like, the whole time, and they're like, oh, she's terrifying. She hates us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, something completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, but they keep adding new characters into this story.
They do,
so
indeed.
If they want to have tons of continuity stuff, they can.
But oh man, as far as continuity stuff, I love the literary girl so much.
The literary girl one was
like
the best.
The idea that it's like because okay. They've done the literary girl multiple times at this point, right? So and it's of course the best like skit series out of like all of them. Like it's a skit series, right?
Yeah.
So once it happens, it's like, oh yes, this is going to be awesome. As soon as it happens, Hidenori's just like, no, no,
like Vader, no. But that was wonderful. I love that we left on the cliffhanger of her laughing at this whole setup, though. So I want to know where that leads, because they're probably going to do more of them. But the high school girls one, I gotta say, what I really liked about that one specifically is that it tapped a little bit into the breaking the fourth wall stuff that they do in the intros a lot of the time.
Yep.
But in this one, they brought in not only the dynamic of them wanting to have their own anime, again, keeping that thing up, but then continuing it into the connection that they have with the other student council member delinquent guy. Previously, Yuki or some Yuka, whatever his name is, or something. But just that they keep trying to heckle him, and now he has a thing on them that he uses against them as like, "Do you guys remember when you did this to me?" And they're like, "I'm so sorry. Here you go. Here's $50." I'm like, "Oh my god! Like, what did you do to him?
Well,
did you attack him with a knife,
or like a plank of wood or something? Like
no, that was a scar, like a like a
yeah.
That's a blade. Like
Well, and they established previously, no one's seen him with his hat off.
Yeah.
Like Tadakuni made it up of like, oh yeah, I once saw him with his hat off. Oh boy, and
right.
And everyone was like, wait, what? Really? What? We need to see this, right?
So now we know why he has his hat always on that way and lowered down, like
right,
quite
because
a bit.
he's like, nope, I can't. This is so embarrassing. Like,
because then if he tells, if they ask how'd you get the scar, he probably is not the kind of person, because he's such a good boy, who's capable of lying and saying that
sure,
I got attacked by 3 like little girls and
one of them had a knife.
One of them had a knife.
Yeah. Well, or just the fact of it makes me look weird.
That whole
like, high schooler, like
insecurity,
self-conscious
features and stuff.
Yeah. Whereas like that actually, he looks pretty badass with that.
He looks pretty badass.
Like he could give Motoharu a run for his money for like like just be like, what's up, and like it's like, oh no, you've been in a fight with someone with a knife. It was my 4-year-old sister. No, like I don't think she was actually a sister, but
no, I don't think she was either. No.
But yeah, and I love that it's like they're trying to beat him up because it's like not the you threw us chocolates to appease us,
right?
And it worked.
Chocolates that were
expired. How dare you?
Date.
You broke a trust, like.
But I love that they still ate all of them. Like they still gobbled every single one up. But then it was probably like one of them being like, what are these chocolates? I want to buy some. Wait a minute.
How dare you?
He gave us expired chocolate.
Well,
what an evil person.
Well, and the idea of like, okay, whenever there's the tsundere, like anime girl, right, in a show, why doesn't the high school boy just like dodge or block or whatever? Like why like not attack back, but just defend yourself.
Like I get it's anime, but almost no high school girl that's the tsundere character actually is packing any muscle.
Right.
Like they're usually
physically very small.
Very small, and they're more like a chihuahua. So maybe that's why they don't block it. But there's sometimes where, no, it's anime, and everyone's kind of generally a little bit strong. So it's like, why don't you just kind of go...
Yeah. Uh-huh. No, that defeats the shtick, right? Like,
right.
Well, then, oh man, can you imagine? But could you imagine how terrifying it would be, how aggravating it would be for the tsundere?
Yes,
because it's like I can't, I need to make sure that people know about me and that that I'm not to be messed with, and and everything, and that I express my pent up feelings and whatnot.
Right.
No, they dodge.
Yeah, exactly. But wouldn't that be great to have a tsundere moment where basically she's like going after the guy, and he's like, do you really need to exert your violence on me in order to feel powerful so that you have security in your person and identity? And she's like, shut up! Let me just punch you! And it's just like, I'm sorry.
Violence isn't the answer. You need to deal with the thing that's on the inside.
I'm sorry about what's happening in your family right now.
But taking it out on me won't make you feel any better.
Exactly. Just continually dodging. It's like...
Because usually
her attacks get more elaborate and more intense,
right?
And it's just like everyone like separating further and further in the hallway, and it's just like so intense as it builds up.
Especially since the tsundere is usually attacking the same person, because
it's always one person that they like. Yep.
You'd think that they'd get good at avoiding it, right? And sometimes like in Toradora, there was a point
like in a monologue of like, it's now this attack pattern.
Yeah. Like the oh my god, the Sherlock, where it's like, all right, he'll attack from blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, that would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful.
Good stuff. But here we are, another episode down. Loved the skit Misdirect. Some of them were really, really good.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say though, my defensive settings turned up to maximum once I saw Motoharu see his sister with her eyes covered. I was like, nope, it's a trap.
Yep.
Nope. Yeah. I don't trust this at all. I hadn't even seen the
Yeah.
Okay, but y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. So you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and you can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
That's right. If you want to read a book that's the daily lives of no. Yeah, basically it's called Battle Lines, and it's awesome, and it's on Amazon. Link in the description down below. Go check it out.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.